So can you tell us a bit about Bedlam?
Yes, Bedlam is a new horror drama, and basically Jed is he's had a bit of a checkered past, and he has history of some he has mental health issues, although we don't know whether that's real or not real. And he comes up to basically protect Kate, who's his cousin by adoption, so they're not related by blood. But Kate and Warren have bought this old mental asylum, which a lot of bad stuff has happened there in the past. I mean, abuse and torture. So there's a lot of unrested souls, basically, essentially, or unrested energy. And Jed, gets these visions and kind of can tell basically some history of the building, can tell some history of the people that have suffered in a way. And through that he realises that he's got to protect Kate, and there's some stuff going on, some bad blood between Warren and himself, because you'll find out they loggerheads for various reasons, and stuff starts going wrong basically, and he starts living in Bedlam Heights, and they're renovating it to make these apartments, these very trendy new apartments, but obviously the footprints of evil, well, not really evil, but the footprints of, really bad, dark, horrendous stuff that's gone on is still there, and that manifests itself in various horrendous ways.
So you said Jed has a history of mental illness, or supposedly a history of mental illness. Was that a challenge for you to play?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is he's perceived as mentally ill, but he's actually he's not really. But it was interesting doing my I looked at because he probably would have been diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia because of what he's seeing, visions, and so I looked at case notes. My mum actually works in mental health for years, so I did lots of research basically on it, and it was really interesting because it's hard, suffering in those ways when you have that kind of mental history.
And Jed seems quite a dark character. Would you say that's fair?
Yeah, he is. He's had to put up with so much stuff that that it really affects him, and he finds he can't really make relationships work. He doesn't have many friends because of what happens, because he trusts them, and then something will F it up basically, whether it's a vision or some unrested energy that will F stuff up. I'm trying not to swear. So yeah, he is. He's very dark, but then at the same time, he's quite grounded and he's quite focused, because he knows. Because he's essentially he's got a mission. He needs to save Kate, and he needs to save her from stuff.
Do you think there's room for a second series then?
I think so. Yeah. I mean the way it's. The way the story arc, yeah, definitely. I mean, there's so much kind of ripe material there. I mean, it's really dark and horrific, some of the stuff that goes on, which is good, because I think it's kind of pushing it, which I think you need to do in horror, obviously.
So you think it's genuinely scary?
Yeah, I mean, some of the visions that I see are like, if I actually saw it in real life, I'd probably vomit. It's a really strong story, extremely strong story, and it's really addictive, great plots that keep you hooked, and very fast-paced, loads going on, and just dark and a bit messed up, basically.